So that's become a very, very big topic, illegal immigration. And I can say, in terms of setting the standard and setting the force, it would not even be discussed right now, folks. And it's going to be something, I think, that's going to be one of the hot buttons. Now, I watch as politicians are trying to claim that, and that's okay with me. You know, they're all talk, no action, so they won't do anything anyway, just so you understand. They can talk all they want. I mean, I got a little dose of it. I was coming up, and I see your senator. What a stiff. What a stiff. Lindsey Graham. By the way, he's registered 0 in the polls. 0. He's on television all the time. So this morning, you know, they told me, Mr. Trump, because Bush said, my tone's not nice. My tone. I said, tone, we need tone. We need enthusiasm. We need tone. It's true. But they said, and actually Hillary Clinton said, I don't like his tone. We have people having their heads cut off, Christians, in the Middle East. We have people that are being dunked in cages and drowned in the Middle East. We have border security that doesn't exist, and it's not because of our incredible border folks. I mean, they can do the job, and we can build a wall. And by the way, Mexico can pay for the wall, just so you understand. You know, all of these guys say, oh, they'll never pay. Of course they'll pay. If you have the right guy negotiating that, they'll pay. They're making a fortune. And I have a lot of respect for Mexico, by the way. A lot of people said, oh, he doesn't like. I love Mexico. And I love the Mexican people. I've had thousands of Mexicans working for me. I sell apartments for millions of dollars to people from Mexico. They love me. They love me. I own a big chunk of the Bank of America building in San Francisco. I beat the people from China. I win against China. You can win against China if you're smart. But our people don't have a clue. We give state dinners to the heads of China. I say, why are you doing state dinners for them? They're ripping us left and right. Just take them to McDonald's and go back to the negotiating table. Seriously. It's true. So then they talk about the tone, you know, Hillary and all of them. And then I see Rick Perry the other day, and he's so, you know, he's doing very poorly in the polls. He put glasses on so people will think he's smart. And it just doesn't work. You know, people can see through the glasses. But he's got the glasses, the whole deal. Oh, Trump, huh? I say he did a lousy job on the border. You know, the new governor, Governor Abbott, has put in things that should have been put in a long time ago. But I see him, he's so vicious. You know, he used to be really a nice guy. He used to come to see me for contributions and support. All of a sudden, he wants to show he's a tough guy with Trump. So tough. But, you know, the whole thing, and he was very nasty. And then you have this guy, Lindsey Graham, a total lightweight. Here's a guy in the private sector, he couldn't get a job, believe me. Couldn't get a job. He couldn't do what you people did. You're all retired as hell and rich, okay? He wouldn't be rich. He'd be poor. But Lindsey Graham, now they say, Donald, your language is inflammatory. Now, I went to the Wharton School of Finance. I was a great student. I built a fortune. I've had many bestsellers. The Art of the Deal is about the biggest selling business book of all time. Did a show that everybody said is going to fail called The Apprentice. And it was a tremendous success. Tremendous, one of the most. I told them I'm not doing it. They didn't believe me. Mark Burnett called me. He said, they've given you a major renewal. They did, 28 shows. 28 shows, that's a lot. You know how much money I give up by doing this? These politicians, they run and they run and they win, and sometimes they lose and they keep running. That's all they do is run. Most of them don't know what they're doing. They just run. They're like, you know, like you wind them up and they run for office. They don't do anything when they get there. I know them better than anybody. So they say they didn't like the way that, you know, I'm a little loud. I'm a little too strong, but they don't like it. And then I watch this idiot Lindsey Graham on television today, and he calls me a jackass. He's a jackass. You know, I built a company. They all said I'd never run. I announced I was going to run. They all said, oh, that's the problem. Well, he'll never file his form papers. That was 2 weeks ago. I filed my form paper. Oh, well, he'll never file his financials. And my financials are, well, it's like 98 pages. By the way, a lot of these politicians haven't filed them, and they're like a half a page, and they still haven't filed them. I'm the only one that's filed, practically. A lot of these guys haven't filed. That was one of the things you have to do to get in the debates. So everyone figured, oh, we'll keep Trump out of the debates because he'll never file his financials. Because he doesn't want to see, he doesn't want people to see that maybe he's not as wealthy as people thought. Well, it turned out I'm much wealthier than people thought. I built a great company. I wanted to file. If for no other reason, I'm a private company. It's like, I can't tell you how rich you are or how rich you are. You know, you got a lot of money, I guess, but who the hell knows? Nobody knows how rich I am. So now I had to file. So it's over $10 billion, hundreds of millions of dollars a year, and I made $213 million filed, certified. On The Apprentice, can you imagine? They paid me $213 million. So you know what that means when I give up The Apprentice to run, to help you people straighten out this mess that everybody's created, that the politicians and Obama have created? I mean, it's very expensive and it's very everything, and I don't care. And when I say about the $10 billion, it's much more than that, but that's okay. I wanted to be conservative. When I say about the $10 billion, I'm not doing that to brag. Who cares? Who cares? If you have $1 billion, you can live very nicely. I'm only kidding. Who cares? What I'm saying is, that's the mindset that we need as a country.